Hello, my crafty friends. I hope everybody is doing good today. This is Dawn with Crafty Nana Dawn. What we're going to do today is make a card. I only have time for one card today. I have lots of ideas, but I only have time for one card. And we're going to be using the stuff that we used from the previous video, at least most of the stuff. We're going to use the mix-in paper pack from the October to December Close to My Heart idea book from page 35. We're going to be using from that stack of paper the wood grain one, and then from my from what I already have, I pulled out some silver paper and I used the die cut, just the circle part from the small shaker window. And then I used an embossing folder and embossed them with some snowflakes. I also pulled this gold from my stash. And then this card is, the card base is 6.5 by 5. We're going to be using these stamps again, the Let It Snow stamps. And then from the dollar store, or Dollar Tree rather, I found these stickers. I thought they were really cute. When they were in the package, I thought they had a white background because it looked like that, but they don't. So I had to put the paper on the back and then I just cut around it because I did want the inside to be white. And you don't have to do that. You can just leave it the way it is. It probably look fine just like that also. We're also going to be using the Pine exclusive ink. You'll need your glue, scissors, ruler, your Close to My Heart block. And then I also have the white glossy spray from Close to My Heart. And then I've got from here we go, not gonna be able to talk. From Recollections, this gold embossing. I had this gold dewdrop ink. And then I have I got this at Tuesday Morning a while ago. Signature Collection by Sarah Davis. It's a white sparkly embossing. So we're going to be doing a technique with that. Okay, so we're going to get started. I'm going to set this stuff aside for right now. And we're going to take this piece of paper, turn over our Versamat, because we want to be able to use this spongy side. Let me grab a piece of scrap paper. Okay, the reason why I'm putting the scrap paper down is because the way we're going to be stamping this part here, the pine leaf, it's going to overhang and I don't want to get the mat dirty. We're using this mat because on the other side it has like squishy, and that'll help with your stamping. So we're going to put this on your block. And I'm not one of those people who pull out a million different size blocks. I just pull out one size, and if it works, great, then that's what I'm going to use. If not, then I'll obviously have to pull out another one. We're going to be using the second hand stamping technique with this. I'm going to season my stamp first. And see how it's kind of opaque? Can you see that? That's what you want. Okay, so we're gonna get our ink, and this is the pine ink, and I'm gonna stamp it up really good. Make sure we got that stamped. Looks like it could use a little bit more. There we go. And then I'm going to stamp this all along the top part. And I'm just going to move it in different ways to kind of mimic tree branches. And lift it up. Good, we got a good image. Stamp it up again. I wanted to show you a different way that you could also utilize these stamps without having to purchase new stuff. You can make all kinds of stuff with this stamp. This is a great stamp to have. I really like these pine branches because you can use them on multiple things. You don't have to just go with what it's intended for or what's in the idea book. You can use your imagination and just do what you want with it. Okay. Put this one down. And I'm not really paying attention to if it's even or anything like that because it's supposed to be pine branches. Let's see. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the second generation just to add some dimension to it. So I'm going to stamp it up, and then I'm going to stamp on my scrap piece of paper, and then I'm going to come over here and stamp. You see how that adds some dimension to it? And I'm going to do that all along the top. That looks good. I like that. It helps make it look like there's a lot of branches. I like that. Okay, one more. Let's see. Okay. Looks good. I think we need something right there. So I'm just gonna stamp that a little bit. And I just want to fill in that white space there. There we go. Let's see. I'm gonna put one more, I think, right in there, but I don't want the whole, I just want that one branch. So I'm gonna wipe this off. Because I think there should be a branch right in there. Okay. I'm just gonna take a paper towel just because it looked like it got a little bit too wet. All right. Hopefully I'm not messing this up. There we go. Yeah, I like that better. All right. Now we're just gonna take that, swipe off our stamp. Set that aside for a minute. Okay, now we're gonna take that white embossing and I'm gonna put it on the tree branches, but I don't wanna saturate the tree branches. I just wanna put like little scatterings, like it's just dusted with snow. So I'm just kinda taking this little spoon and tapping it just to get a little bit of a dusting. Okay. Let's take that off. I'm gonna really blow on it so I get a lot of it off. And now we'll take our heat gun and let's see what we've got. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that looks pretty. that looks cute. I like that. Just enough. Put this back in here. Okay. Now what we'll do is, let me change this up because it's all full of the embossing. I'm gonna grab another piece. Okay, I'm gonna put this back on my stamp sheet. And I'm gonna take this. And with these, I always have a hard time getting them straight. So I found if you just kind of drop it, it usually will come out straight. All right, so, oh, with this, I think what I'm gonna do is I have this oil-based pen, Craftsmart, I think that's Michael's, and I'm just gonna go around the edges of this. I just wanna add a little bit of gold to this. Let's see if I can get that off. No, that didn't come off. That's fine. It's fine. Wouldn't be something I've made if there's not a mistake in it. I try so hard to make it perfect, but most of the time I fail. There's always a little something wrong. And I refuse to start over again. So we're just gonna go around. See, you can't really see it a lot, but in real life, you can see it, and it does add just that little bit of a touch to it. And this marker stinks. Works really good, but it sure does smell bad. Close to My Heart does sell a gold pen, and I haven't used it yet, but I've seen it, and it does seem like it's really nice and shiny. I've seen other people use it. Excuse me, I need to take a drink. I live in Arizona, and it's still pretty warm here. So we had cold weather the other day, and now it seems like it's warming up again. It's crazy. Or at least in my craft room, it's kind of hot. We have this glossy spray. Let me turn this over for a second. I haven't used this yet, but I was thinking of maybe putting a little bit there. Let's take this off for a second. Set it aside. And let's just put a little bit on my block there. I'm gonna close that back up. I'm gonna take a fan brush and I'm gonna splatter this over, but I'm gonna do this over my trash can so it doesn't get everywhere. And then I'll come back and we'll see what it looks like. You could kind of see it. It does not a whole lot. But it's kind of there. Let me wipe my block off. Maybe once it dries, it'll show up a little bit better. I'm not sure. Can you kind of see it? mean, I can see it, but I'm not sure if you can see it on camera. Okay, we're gonna put this back on. And then I'm gonna take these, and the way I was thinking of doing this was putting these in the middle. Oh, I know, that little mistake I made right there. We'll put this one going this way because the middle one's gonna go on top and you won't see it and you'll never know I made a mistake. Yep. See that? Never know. Okay, I'm gonna pull these out just a little bit more. And let's see, where do I want these? Sometimes things stick to my fingers. I'm not really sure why. Okay, let's see. I think that looks good. I think this one needs to go down just a little bit more. We can kind of use this line here. I wonder if I want them all in a row or if I want one to go up just a little bit more. I don't know, let's see what this looks like if we bring this one in the middle up just a little bit more. Not by much, but just a little. I actually like that better. I think that looks cute. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is take a pencil, and I think these need to come down just a little bit. There we go. Yeah. And in the middle, I'm just gonna make a mark so that I know where to stamp. Okay. And I'm gonna stamp right above that mark so I can erase it. And what I'm gonna use is this gold. Oops, this is really old. So I'm guessing that's why that did that. Let's just wipe it off. Oh, I see I'm gonna have a really good time with this ink. There we go. Okay. And I'm gonna be using the gold embossing, the Recollections gold embossing. And then I'm gonna just take this and I'm gonna have it go right up into those tree branches. There we go. And I do want to emboss this. Okay. Very pretty. Look at how pretty that is. I like that gold. All right, so let's take the ink again. Ink it up. And can you see where my mark is? I'm just putting this in the middle of that mark. And I'm going right above it so that, like I said, I can erase it. Okay. Oh, I can't remember if I gave you the dimensions of this piece. This piece is 4.5 by 6. I think I need to buy a new stamp. A new gold stamp pad. And we're going to do the same technique. Straight down, give it a little bit of pressure, pick it up. And then we're going to emboss it. There we go. That looks good. Let me wipe this off. I'd rather use my chamois, but I forgot to wet it, so here we go. There's that. One of these days I might have a video that goes so smoothly and perfectly, and yeah, maybe someday. Okay. Oops. Let's put that back in there so we don't waste. This is really pretty. I haven't used this yet. Surprisingly, there's a lot of stuff in my stash I haven't used yet. It's more like I'm a collector than a scrapbooker sometimes. Okay, I'm just gonna take this eraser and I'm gonna, oh, let's turn this over, back over. And I think I grabbed the wrong eraser. Yep. This is the one I wanted. This is high polymer eraser. It does really good with pencil marks. See? Gets it right off. Okay. And that, you could probably skip this glossy spray if you want it. Either I didn't shake it up enough, or it's just not really showing up on this paper because it's so white. I mean, I can still see it, but not real well. Okay, so we're gonna start gluing our ornaments on. So we're gonna put that first one down. Okay, and then we're gonna put, let's see, which one do I want in the middle? I think I like that one for the middle. Then we'll put this one on. Whoops. That's why I like to use glue, because there's our little spot with the boo-boo. So we'll just put that like that. Okay. And I'm just gonna burnish it. There we go. All right, now for the middle one, I want to use some foam tape. So I'm gonna take my scissors. Because I want that to have some dimension. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. I think I'm gonna put it like this. Whoops. Didn't get that up far enough. Let's make sure we get it up far enough. I need to pull this just a little bit towards me. There we go. Okay. So pretty. All right, now we're going to take our letters, and these are the ones from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on there because remember I put white paper on the back, so it's not sticky anymore. Okay, now the O. And then the Y. Oh my goodness, look at how pretty that is. I love how that came out. Looks really good. I'm happy with that. Okay, so let's put our card together. Set that aside for a second. I was debating on whether to edge this, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm just going to use some glue on the back of the gold. This has been such a really busy weekend for me, so I'm sorry we're just doing one card today. It's just a quick video because I had a lot going on, but I wanted to put something up today. Make sure, always check your cards to make sure you have it going the right way, because I know I am notorious for messing that part up. And I like to use the glue because it gives me some wiggle room. This needs to go up just a little bit. There we go. That looks good. There, that looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and burnish it on there. Okay, and then we will glue this part on. It's just so cute, I love it. So let me know in the comments, do you all like long videos? Do you like it how I'm doing it, where I'm talking as I'm doing it, or do you like the voiceovers? Let me know. I'd be interested to know. All right, that looks good. Let's go ahead and burnish that on. And I like to do that from the back because obviously we have stuff sticking up on the front. But, oh, that looks so pretty. So there's our card. And what we used was our stamp set from the Close to My Heart, the one that we used in the last video. And we also used the circle cutout from the, oh, what is this called again? From the small circle shaker die. And then this is from the stamp set. This is from the packet of paper, the mix-in packet of paper. Yeah, so I think it came out adorable. I'll put some pictures at the end. If you would, please subscribe. If you enjoyed this, if you liked how this card came out, please give me a like, give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And thank you I appreciate everybody who's joined in today, and I will see you next time. Bye.